During the blind auditions for season 27 of The Voice, Divighn gave a performance that immediately lit up the stage, demonstrating that he was a formidable entity that should not be underestimated. Not only did Divighn demonstrate his vocal range with his electrifying rendition of James Brown's classic song, I Got You, I Feel Good, but he also demonstrated his captivating stage presence. A performance that combined soul, energy, and sheer charisma left the coaches, Michael Bublé, Adam Levine, John Legend, and Kelsey Ballerini, reaching for their buttons to the point where they were almost in unison. From the moment Divighn began singing the first few lines of the song, his powerful voice reverberated throughout the entire room with an intensity that demanded attention. He commanded the stage with each note that he played, and the audience was able to feel the profound impact that his contagious energy had on them. It was impossible to deny the undeniable charisma that he exuded during his performance. It seemed as though it could leap off the screen of the television and pull you into his world. An audacious and explosive beginning. The selection of I Got You, I Feel Good was a daring one. However, for Divighn, it seemed to be the ideal vehicle for him to demonstrate his versatility and personality. A song that is known for its high energy, uncontainable spirit, and a presence that is larger than life belongs to James Brown and is considered to be his signature hit. Not only does it require a performer to sing with precision, but it also requires them to connect with the audience on a profound and visceral level. That was exactly what Divighn did. An electric shift occurred in the atmosphere as soon as he sang the opening line, and it was immediately noticeable. The quality of his voice was deep and silky, and it exuded an air of authority and self-assurance. But the way he moved in time with the music was what truly distinguished him from others. He was not merely singing the song, rather he was living it, capturing the essence of what James Brown brought to his iconic track. The natural ability he possessed to take control of the situation was on full display in every single step he took across the stage and every single swing of his voice. The kind of performance that would get any audience standing up and cheering and clapping their hands along with the audience. However, Divighn's energy was not the only thing that set him apart from the crowd. The strength of his voice could not be denied, and it had a distinctive tone that was a perfect combination of power and finesse. His delivery was so smooth that it would have been right at home in a contemporary R&B song. However, his dynamic vocal range, which included hitting both smooth, sultry low notes and energetic, high-powered belts, demonstrated a versatility that impressed from the very beginning. The influence of being present as well as connected. Even though he did not directly address the audience, Divighn was able to engage with them in a seamless manner, which was one of the most exciting aspects of his performance. There existed a connection that was not visible between his voice, the music, and the individuals who were observing him. It was abundantly clear that this was not merely another audition. Rather, it was a celebration as he effortlessly worked his way through the famous I Feel Good chorus. Divighn, on the other hand, was the life of the party. The energy he exuded on stage was infectious. Through his fluid movements, he effortlessly drew the audience into his world with an air of unwavering confidence. A natural fluidity was present in his performance, not only in the way he delivered his vocals, but also in the way he carried himself while he was performing. It seemed as though he had been performing for years, and there was no reason to believe that this was just another day at the office. His charisma was infectious. It seemed as though Divighn was channeling the spirit of James Brown himself, while at the same time making it his own in a way that was completely unique. There was an undeniable shift in energy that occurred during the bridge, during the time that Divighn hit the high notes. The song was taken to a whole new level as a result of the raw power that was present in his voice, in addition to his undeniable presence on stage. It was a moment that transformed a timeless classic into something that was invigorating, contemporary, and wholly unique to Divighn. At the moment that Divighn's voice reached its highest point during the song's final chorus, the chairs started to switch positions. The first person to hit his button was Michael Bublé, who is well known for his silky jazz crooning and his affinity for music that has stood the test of time. The fact that he immediately recognized the untapped talent that was in front of him made it abundantly clear that he admired Divighn's performance. A smile appeared on Bublé's face as he said, "You've got something special," indicating that he was clearly impressed by Divighn's energy and control. That song, which is considered a classic, was transformed into your own. It's amazing how you took control of the stage. I have been playing this game for a sufficient amount of time to be able to recognize when I am watching someone who possesses star quality, and you have that. The praise that Bublé offered was not only directed toward Divign's vocal ability, but also toward the undeniable star power that he radiated from the moment he started singing. The rock star coach Adam Levine, who is known for his sharp and sometimes playful competitive nature, was standing right behind Bublé. He was turning his chair with an expression of excitement on his face. "Wow, that was a huge blaze," Levine exclaimed. "That was absolutely perfect in every way. There is a great deal of vitality and soul in the way that you speak." Discovering a performer who is capable of taking a timeless piece of music and making it their own is the primary objective of The Voice. I have a group of musicians working for me, and I am confident that I will be able to take you to new heights. It was noticeable that Adam was enthusiastic about Divign's ability to combine the traditional with the contemporary, and it was also obvious that he recognized Divighn as someone who had the potential to develop into a genuine superstar. The next person to take their seat was John Legend, who is well known for his soulful voice and profound emotional understanding of music. The comment that was made by Legend was, "You have such a great deal of control in your voice, and I really admire how you really feel the music. It's not something you can teach, it's something you already possess, and it's something I'd be extremely happy to assist you in developing. Your foundation is strong enough to make you a great artist. Please allow me to assist you in taking it to the next level." At long last, Kelsea Ballerini, the country pop phenomenon who is renowned for her ability to recognize voices that are both versatile and distinctive, turned her chair around cheerfully. Kelsea remarked, "You have such a wonderful balance of power and smoothness," and she was right. You have the ability to transition from something that is raw and high energy to something that is really subtle, which is something that is difficult to do. You are the kind of person I would adore working with. Kelsea's recognition of Divign's vocal range and his capacity to smoothly transition between different dynamics is illustrative of the artist's versatility. In the conflict over Divighn, who will he decide to side with? It became abundantly clear that the coaches were all competing for Divighn, in ways that felt like they were vying for him on a personal level as they began to present their reasons for wanting him to be a part of their teams. Michael Bublé emphasized his experience as well as his capacity to improve the presence and style of a vocal artist. There was a connection between Adam Levine and his rock and roll roots, as well as the energy that Divighn could bring to the stage under his direction. John Legend discussed the ways in which he had influenced Divign's emotional connection to music, and Kelsea Ballerini focused on the ways in which she could assist him in reaching a large audience with his unique blend of soul and enthusiasm. On the other hand, Divighn, who was obviously overcome by the outpouring of praise, paused for a moment to evaluate his options before making his decision. The end result was that Divighn chose Adam Levine to be his coach. He was drawn to Adam because of his daring and unconventional approach to artistic expression, as well as his ability to take raw talent and transform it into something extraordinary. What lies ahead for Divighn in his journey? At the same time that Divighn continues to advance in The Voice Season 27, the excitement that surrounds him will only continue to grow. Not only was his rendition of "I Got You, I Feel Good" a demonstration of his innate vocal talent, but it also demonstrated his capacity to interact with the audience and bring a song to life. With Adam Levine by his side, it is evident that Divighn's journey is just getting started, and the stage is set for even more impressive performances that will captivate the hearts of millions of people. The voice of Divighn is of a nature that cannot be disregarded. In a competition that is filled with incredible talent, he stands out due to his ability to combine energy, emotion, and pure musicality. Without a shadow of a doubt, Divighn possesses the spark necessary to go far on The Voice, regardless of what comes next.